In this video demonstration, we're going to show you the PLR-935 by Pride Mobility. This is their Tranquil 2 power lift chair. This chair comes in 4 different sizes. This particular chair here is going to be the gray color in medium, but they do come in a small, a medium, a large tall, and then a petite wide. Now that is all dependent on the size and the height and the weight of the user. So do call us and we can figure out what will be the best size for you. Like I said, this is going to be the gray color. They are going to have a mushroom color. It's going to be a lot more of like a light brown. And then they're going to have the darker brown color, which is a little bit more of that maple color that you'll see on a lot of other lift chairs. So what makes this chair amazing here? 1, price point, and 2, the infinite position. So what infinite position means is you can control all of your seat functions independently, whether it's your headrest, to your lumbar support, to your back, to your legs, and that you're also able to then, when you get in certain positions, be able to get your feet above your heart, and that is a necessary function for some people. And then, like all lift chairs, this chair will also tilt you forward to help assist get out of the unit. This Astro fabric that's on these chairs is exclusive to the Tranquil 2 lift chair. So do remember that if you do like this type of fabric, it is only on this particular chair. Now, like I said, this is the medium size. This is a 400-pound capacity, but the specs are going to change based on which size lift chair you get. So they are all going to be a 400-pound capacity, but what's going to really change on these is going to be the width and the depth of the seat. And the height of the backrest, and then also how far off the wall you're going to need to be based on when you recline back. So do take that into consideration when you are picking out a lift chair. So for example, this is going to be 19.5 inches from the top of the seat to the ground. That's probably going to stay pretty consistent on the other lift chairs, but more is going to be more the depth. So the depth of here from the front to the back is 20.5 inches. And then the width in here between the armrests is going to be 22 inches. So it says that from the bottom cushion to the back of this is 27 inches. And I do know on the large tall, since it's made to fit people that are going to be more in that 6-foot plus range, that is going to be higher. I mean, it's going to recline back farther, so you're going to be farther away from the wall to be able to do this. With the medium, you need 16 inches off the wall. So 16 inches away from the wall in this direction would clear. Once you recline back, any position you're going to be in, you would not hit the wall. So do remember that 16 inches on this particular model. The overall width of the medium size is 37.5 inches outside of armrest to outside of other armrests. So I have people that try to put it between a coffee table and they're trying to fit it inside their living room. So 37.5 inches is what you're going to need to fit this inside your living room or your bedroom or wherever you're going to put that. Do remember this lift chair is going to weigh about 150 pounds. So when you are getting this, trying to bring this inside your home, it does come apart in a few different pieces, but this one is going to be about 150 pounds. So the medium size is rated for somebody 5'4" to 5'9". Now I'm just doing this for video demonstration. I am 6 foot tall, 220 pounds, so you will see that my feet might not fully fit on the leg rest, but we just kind of want to show you an example of what these functions will do. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to sit in the unit here, and then I'm going to go over those functions with you. So your remote here, which we will have a video overlay of, does have different buttons. Up top you have your headrest, below that's your lumbar, then you have your backrest, then your leg rest, and then you have 2 memory positions. So we also have other videos online that show you how to preset these memory positions. If you find a position that you're really comfortable in, that you like to sleep in, that you always want to get in that exact position, you do, like I said, have 2 memory functions. You hit that button and it'll put you right in that exact position. So no longer do you have to try to play with these buttons to figure out exactly how you are comfortable. On the front of this, you also have a USB. So if you want to charge your phone, different things, you can charge it right off of this. Do remember this is plugged directly into the wall. Nice part about Pride also is they have a lithium backup battery in there. I'm not exactly sure the amount of charges, but it will last a decent bit of time. If you do lose power to your house, you still will be able to use your lift chair. In the middle here, if you just want to use this toggle, that's simply just a go back and go forward type toggle. So it's not going to have you be able to specify exactly what position you want to be in. But some people want to use that simply like, hey, they're laid all the way back, and now they just want to get to an upright position and then get up out of the chair, and I'll show you that. We can then use that toggle. It will then get us back to a seated position, and then as we continue to hold that toggle forward, it's going to then go ahead and tilt us forward to help us assist get out of the chair. So the first thing that I'd probably do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to raise the leg rest up. So I'm going to show you on that button. Like I said, everything is independent on this chair. You can see already how my feet are a little bit off this unit and I'm not even laid back. That is because I am 3 inches taller than the recommended height for this unit. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to lower down the back. I just want to kind of see what this is going to kind of look like, you know, of somebody laying in this chair and kind of the positions that you can get in. So you will see here, I mean, this is pretty far back. So you can see probably from this video that my heart is a couple inches lower at least than what my feet are. While you're in this position, you also, like I said, can control the headrest. That's going to be for your shoulder, your neck support, and your head. So you will see at this position here, I am able to independently still be reclined, but be able to bring my headrest forward all the way up to this degree. So that would be in a full recline, leg rest up, and your headrest fully in the upright position. The only other thing that's going to be kind of hard for you to see is the lumbar support, but it does have quite a bit of lumbar support. So it's really hard to tell from a video. Maybe you can see my large belly starting to poke up in the air, but you can see, I mean, I would guess that's a solid 3-4 inches of heavy lumbar support directly in the right position as well, to really support your back. So now from this here, what I was telling you, if you want to see what it's like with this toggle button, since I have all these different functions now, if I was to just hold the toggle forward, I'm going to feel my lumbar start to go back. I'm going to feel the backrest start to come forward. The headrest is starting to recline back to the normal position, and then the leg rests are starting to come down. So instead of you trying to go one by one to go through all the functions, you can just press that toggle button forward. Once again, like I said, you can use that toggle to go backwards and then fine tune it, but most time it's going to be used more to just get you to an upright seated position. So now the last thing that I'll show you on this lift chair is going to be probably the most useful function for people buying lift chairs, is how do I get out of the chair? I have a hard time getting up out of a chair when I'm in a back seated position. I have a hard time getting out of that squatted position. So what you'll do, if you take your toggle and you push that forward, we recommend you try to scoot a little bit more towards the end of the seat if it's possible. Place your feet firmly on the ground about shoulder width apart. And as you're pushing that, put your hands on the end of the armrest, and you will see, if you allow gravity to do its work, it's going to naturally start to force you forward into an upright position. So you can see the difference of a degree of angle in my leg from being below a 90 degree to whatever this angle would be here, but that's going to be significantly more. Put your two hands on the end of the armrest and push and get out of the unit. Now you can use this too at this position if you want to get back in it. Sometimes it's hard for some folks to have to then, you know, they kind of fall back in the chair like that, and if it's all the way down, that's quite a bit of a fall. So you are able to be in that tilted position, leave it here. When you want to get back in it, back up to it, slightly sit down, and then go ahead and hold your toggle and go back to the normal seated position. If you continue to hold the toggle, it will level out for a second. You'll feel it kind of level out, but if you continue to hold it, it will then take you right back into that reclined position. So you can see right here, it's pretty much going to be flat. And then if I keep holding it, it's just going to naturally bring my leg rest up and bring my back rest back. So do remember that. Do stop when you feel like it's about level. There's no real button or sensor on here that just completely stops it. You do have to stop it yourself. So very comfortable chair, amazing price point. It's by Pride Mobility. They stand behind their products. Like I said, this is the PLR-935 in medium. This is in their gray color. If you have any questions on this lift chair, feel free to give us a call.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.